All right, guys, here we go. So, my name is Jason, and you're watching Ray of Light Tarot. Welcome if you're new, welcome if you're old, welcome if you're medium. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Happy Thursday evening. This new moon in Leo is quite a peaceful energy. New moons are a great time to set intentions for things you would like to manifest into your reality in the next coming period of time. They're also great times to kind of release and clean the slate. So I hope that those of you who are practitioners of spiritual things that lead to positive spiritual ends are doing those things. Welcome. We are doing some mini readings tonight, and the purpose for the mini readings tonight is to give you readings. Delilah, is it Delilah? Lily Cat, is that you? Delilah? Yay, you've got your notifications on. I'm happy to hear that. All right, so right now for the mini readings tonight, I only have 2 people on the list. So again, we are doing tomorrow night, and Friday nights tend to be kind of busy, but your odds of winning, if we don't get anyone else, are good. Winning a spot. What the readings are tonight is a chance to, and tomorrow night, a chance to win a spot in our Twin Soul class, which begins on Sunday evening, and we're super excited about it, me and the other people who are participating. And so I look forward to welcoming some new members to the class, aside from the 5 people who are already part of it. And the way to have a chance to win is when you purchase your mini reading, you're going to get added into the drawing. So all you have to do is, like you would normally do, purchase your mini reading for $22.22, and you will get a chance to be a winner, to be part of our, it's like a scholarship. It's the Ray of Light Tarot Scholarship to the Twin Soul 2020 late summer, early fall 2020 Twin Soul course, 6-week course. So I hope that the people who are most in need of this time, this camaraderie, and this chance to manifest your best life and learn a lot are the ones who win. Okay, guys, so let's set that intention, that fondest hope, and let's watch it happen. Watch it unfold. Okay, first, foremost, Lily Cat, I'm going to start with you. Anyone who wants to get on the list, guys, it's open. Like I said, you send 2222. You can do Cash App or PayPal. I will open the PayPal for that. They're listed in the description of the video. To get on the list, to have a chance to get a reading tonight and to win. We will do the drawing tomorrow night because, like I said, I've got to give everyone a fair chance to get in to the drawing. But it's going to be people from tonight and tomorrow night. And then at the end of the night tomorrow night. We will absolutely be doing the drawing, though, at the end of the night tomorrow night, without a doubt, 100%, because the class starts Sunday. So we got to do the drawing really quick. So if you want to get on that and in on that drawing to win a chance to be in the Twin Soul 6-week course, purchase your mini reading tonight or purchase it for tomorrow night if you'd prefer. All right, so go ahead, Lily Cat, and put up your question. Hey, Tracy, nice to see you. Welcome. Oh, welcome. Guys, if you happen to watch the replay of this broadcast and you decide, oh man, I wanted to get in on that drawing, you can. Again, remember, we're Thursday night tonight, so if you're watching the replay on late Thursday night, early Friday morning, there's going to be a second mini reading session Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So between now and then, if you want to send over your $22.22 USD over, right, so that you have a chance to get in on the drawing and get your mini reading on Friday night. Okay, just remember that, replay viewers. Last reading you did for me, you mentioned for me not to do anything, that my Cancer twin flame will come towards you. Nothing yet, but just wanted an update. My emotions have been all over the place. So yeah, and again, remember, that's how it tends to work. Like the person who, usually the runner, has to come back. So chasing the runner harder doesn't work. But also, you're kind of in that place. I can tell what happens, like not doing anything and not chasing is great. That's a start. But where you're at, you're chasing emotionally. You're chasing emotionally. And why do I say that? Because you're wanting to know what's going on. You're wanting an update. Your mind is wondering. And that's natural. You can't, don't beat yourself up over that. And don't be like, dang, I can't. It's okay. That's natural, especially when you love someone. You know, when you have that deep connection, you love someone, it's only natural. You're going to wonder about them. But remember, the it just seems to be the case that it really never quite works out with that type of dynamic coming together until you get to that point where you've just kind of truly moved on to something else. And it's because they're always with you, but that pulls the connection back. The runner is a lot of times intimidated by the degree of intimacy in the connection, and they run because it's scary. The chaser, a lot of times, although also somewhat equally intimidated by the degree of intimacy, they also feel that, but they kind of think, well, I don't know what I want, but this is worth fighting for. This is worth finding more about. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic. I've actually been feeling like walking away for good. Yeah, I know that feeling. The butterflies are not felt at the moment. You know, it's funny. I get a lot from a lot of people who are twin souls or identify as being on twin souls. The twin soul journey, they'll say, this twin soul thing, I'm at the point where I'm just ready to say, like, what done. And it's like, there is no game over or done. You either are or you're not. Unfortunately, the choice was made a long time ago. Now, walking away you can do, of course, what you're talking about. You can and should walk away. Absolutely. But whether you're in union with someone or totally separated in the 3D from someone, if you're a twin soul, you're always a twin soul. And that's part of what we're going to learn about in the class, too. How being a twin soul and being on a twin soul journey has nothing to do with that twin, with the person you're a twin soul with. It has nothing to do with them. And everything to do with them. At the same time, it's so confusing. Give me an energy update, please, for Delilah or Lily Cat on her twin soul situation. Thank you, Universe, Source, Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Nana Raymond. Thank you, archangels. Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel. Michael. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Your twin soul is showing as the King of Wands tonight. The energy descending upon the connection is the Three of Cups, so that's a great energy for the connection to be receiving. But you do have the current energy of the Hermit, which to me says that it is still a time right now. It's still a time for, solitude and separation as far as this journey goes. But boy, that's not going to be much longer. I mean, yeah. Solitude and separation right now, but there's an energy of, you've got the King of Wands for this person, but also the Page of Swords is sort of crowning him or her. This person is, the Page of Swords is usually someone who is trying to get information, whether they're watching you, or like a stalker, like a watcher. It's an investigator. It's someone who's interested in something about you or this relationship or connection, and they're trying to figure something out. So usually when I see this Page of Swords energy coming out in a twin soul reading, that to me talks about how someone is really like, even if you guys are in total separation, this person is thinking about that connection and they're trying to figure out what it is, what it means, why they feel certain things for you. So they're very plugged in to this connection in a way that maybe you don't realize. Like, they're trying to figure something out here. And you're showing as the Queen of Cups, very nice energy, very watery, very emotional. But the Queen of Cups can also, like you said, get very frustrated and want to walk away. An energy that's kind of descending upon you to match their Page of Swords is the Page of Wands. So for you, I think a lot of your energy that is coming down on, although there's these emotions here, you're getting this energy of feeling pent up and ready to explode, like wanting to feel things from a passionate place, right? Wanting to, thank you, Tracy, for the love. Thank you. Wanting to feel something from a real, like a tangible, physical, passionate place, and to experience things in that way, whether with this person or not, but especially with that person. Again, though, the best thing I see as far as an energy update for this connection is you have the Three of Cups. Like I said, sort of descending upon this connection, and also as in tandem and a little bit after that, you have the Eight of Wands. So both of these suggest forward movement and collaboration, a little bit of celebration, and a feeling of, it's a feeling of victory in the connection. It's not victory the same way the Six of Wands is victory, but it's a feeling of victory, a feeling of satisfaction's coming in. So I think that although you're considering walking away, the actual energy that is approaching the connection right now is just the opposite. It's an energy of more of coming together and feeling like someone is wanting to I think it's going to come from them for sure. Although I don't see specifically a reconciliation here necessarily, something's going to happen that's going to, I think, improve the communication maybe, because the Eight of Wands a lot of times is about communication, and coming out with that Three of Cups, I just get the feeling that this person has seen a lot of little signs and synchronicities. The fact that they have the Page of Swords here for the connection tells me that they are really tuned in to trying to figure out what this is, what it's about. And also, don't forget, with the King of Wands being their actual energy at this time, that is someone who is feeling a lot of passion for you. It may not be what you're looking for from them, but they're feeling it in ways that they may not even have ever been comfortable showing you in the past, and certainly wouldn't be right now. But there's a lot more going on than meets the eye here, Lily Cat. And I think the most important thing for you, especially being in the Queen of Cups energy, is to embrace the emotional truths that you're going to be experiencing while you're alone, right? Don't be afraid of those. And try not to get too frustrated. I can feel with the Queen of Cups, with the overall energy for you being the Hermit, and then the Queen of Cups, and then the Page of Wands descending upon her, I can feel a little bit of, like, I don't want to say sexual frustration, because that sounds so, like, cheesy, but I feel a little bit of, like, pent-up frustration that you don't have that connection in the physical right now, the way that you maybe either used to or wish you had with that person. And I can understand that. So try not to get too frustrated, and try to remember that there's always so much more going on than meets the eye, and then you actually realize at this time, and it's beautiful, okay? It's beautiful, and it's going to reveal itself to be even more beautiful than I can ever explain or you could ever imagine. So hold those thoughts to comfort you at night, and to really tuck them in to know that that is the actual truth. No matter what you've experienced, that's the truth, and that's what's going to lead you to your heart's desire. Okay. Good luck. Hold on one sec. Okay. We've got Valerie next, and Sen. Oh, Stephen, I hope you win. Valerie, I hope you win. You're both have been in different things that I've done. Valerie was in the class that Jai and I did, and I don't remember how many weeks that one was. It may have been about 6 or 8 weeks. And Stephen was in a Twin Soul group that I did a year ago that was a little different. It wasn't so much of an educational type thing or a class, but it was similar. We did some things like that. So both of you, I hope you have a chance to win. Valerie, what's your question? And Stephen, get yours ready, but don't post it. And anyone else, the list is open for tonight or tomorrow for the drawing and the readings. If you, I think there's 11 people. I think they were all here when I announced it, so I won't announce it again. Personal growth, good, good, good. What messages do you have for Valerie. What does she need to know at this time in regard to her personal growth or anything that she is encountering? Kim, nice to see you. We're doing a chance for people to win spots in the Twin Soul class. People who get mini readings tonight and tomorrow, we're going to have a drawing. That's a $222 value. Valerie, you've got the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Hey, it's Leo. Leo, what's up, Leo? Leo is a client of mine who I consider a friend. We've gotten to, we've worked together for quite some time, well over a year. Live in the Netherlands. So how do I get a mini reading? Have a PayPal? You can do PayPal. They're both listed in the description of this video. The PayPal is listed and Cash App. Cash App if you're in the US, guys. Cash App US. Okay. Welcome. Valerie, you did have the Strength card. Readings are 22, 22, 22, 22. Valerie, you did have the Strength card in reverse as your current energy. And so what that usually says to me is a lot about how what you're trying to do, you're on the right track. Here's why I feel you're on the right track. Because the way you described your energy and what you've been dealing with, it is the Strength card. Like balance, trying to get things accomplished, balance, kind of trying to trudge through some difficult tests and trials and errors. All of that makes sense. But with the Strength in reverse, it's saying that you're something is out of balance and something's not getting dealt with properly. So on the one hand, it's a great thing and your intuition is on point because you described what you're trying to do and where you're at accurately. Like you're not someone who's like describing themselves over here when they're way over here. Because I do readings for people a lot where they're like, you know, I'm in balance, I'm lovely, I'm perfect. And then the reading's like, no, you've got issues, babe. You know, so where you said you're at is where you're at. But with the Strength card in reverse, you are at a place where, Valerie, there needs to be sort of, I feel like a spiritual bath, like a cleansing. Like, I feel like you need to get go to a mikvah. Like, are you part Jewish? You need to, like, you know what a mikvah is. Use it to, like, pour some water over yourself and just really cleanse or just use it and set an intention for cleansing, something to that effect. In any event, a mikvah would be like a basin of water, of clean water, as far as I know. Specifically water that is, I think it has to do with water that's, correct me if I'm wrong, Valerie, water that is come from a place like maybe, I don't know if it's rain, like a certain type of flowing water that's not been obstructed by certain things. Anyway, I don't really know too much about it, but I will say you need a cleanse. And the reason I say that is because you've got also the Ten of Swords, hon, the Two of Pentacles. And this Two of Pentacles, you can see, is feeling overwhelmed. I got someone in the live readings last night, got the Two of Pentacles for the Hump Day readings. And I remember saying, it doesn't feel too overwhelming, even though this can be. It feels overwhelming. Okay, it does. It feels that. So that's tough. But look what the good news is, Valerie. What's crowning you is the High Priestess. That's beautiful, and here's why. The High Priestess is, she's that energy that's the divine feminine in physical, a very ethereal version of the divine feminine in physical form, right? but she's pretty balanced, right? She's very intuitive. She's highly perceptive, intuitive, and able to nurture if necessary, but mostly she's very detached and in her own world. The High Priestess, she is a sorcerer to an extent and sort of the magician, but she's also the hermit. She's detached from these worldly things. The High Priestess doesn't have often a man on her mind. Okay? Not because she may not have a counterpart, but because she understands what that counterpart, who and what that counterpart is, to the extent that it doesn't require a lot of her focus. Okay? And that's so true from an esoteric perspective, that once we learn that great mystery of what our divine counterpart, who and what our divine counterpart actually is to us, we realize that love thing we've spent so much of this lifetime focusing on actually is really the last thing we need to focus on. It's all the other things within us that, as we focus on balancing them, the love, that masculine feminine sort of bond happens so naturally. And it has nothing to do with your gender, because many twin souls are same sex. Okay? It's about the oversoul. But there is a lot happening here for you with that coming in. The good news about this sort of High Priestess energy coming in for you is that it's going to get that strength card upright, because when you allow this energy that's knocking on the door, nothing can stop this from sort of getting flipped around. So just know that your guides, your spiritual team is very aware of the Ten of Swords energy you've had to deal with, and you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job dealing with it, Valerie. Guys, hold. I'm doing personal mini readings tonight. Hold questions until we get to you. If you're on the list, if you've made a payment and you're on the list, I'll call your name when we're ready for you. Okay, please hold questions, especially when I'm doing the reading, when I'm connected. Like right now, I'm connected to Valerie's energy. And so when I see something come up, I think it's from her, so I read it. And then I just read, will Aquarius contact me soon? While I was talking to Valerie about her reading. So that throws me. And when it throws my energy, like I'm empathic as it is, so please be considerate of that, okay, when you come into my broadcast. Thank you. So anyway, Valerie, what I would say is, it's really good. It's going to be really good. This energy that's coming in for you is going to make you start to feel very balanced. And I think as the strength card becomes upright for you, it's going to help not only your balance and that your energy is within you, but it's going to help you feel really fulfilled. I think the next couple of months are going to be a nice reprieve for you. You're going to feel a lot of hope coming in, and you're going to start to be very excited about the future. So look forward to this sort of trudgery getting really easier. Not easier. It's still going to be difficult, but it's going to be a fun kind of difficult. You're going to actually start to enjoy what you're doing. And that, to me, makes it easier, right? Okay. Right. Okay, next is Stephen. Stephen is next. Stephen, what's your question? Hello, Nessa G. Guys, the list is open. If you want to get on the list to get a mini reading, you will also be getting your name entered into a drawing on Friday night to have a chance to win, to be get basically a scholarship to a 6-week Twin Soul course that I'm doing that starts on Sunday. So it's a $222 value. So it's a really great opportunity to win something really awesome. So if you don't do it tonight, because we're probably going to be wrapping up soon, think about coming in tomorrow night and getting a mini reading and getting your name in the drawing. It's $22.22 for a chance to win something really big. Anything for me? Mary Shooter, if you the readings are, check the description of the video, Mary. What messages does Spirit have for me? Thank you, Steve. Yes, Steve was the next name on the list. Steve is the last person I have a notification from that has purchased a mini reading. So you're the last notification I have, Stephen, as far as a purchase of a mini read. If anyone else has purchased one, please let me know and I'll check it. Thank you, Kim, for the love donation. I love it. I love it. Okay. Five 197 148. Everything is possible. Okay, that's wow. Good stuff. The Magician coming out for you, Stephen. The Chariot is your current energy. Stephen, you do have some... oh, okay, Kim, thank you. Stephen, you do have some tough energy orbiting you. Wait, this is interesting. Hold on. How do I say this? Okay, Major Arcanas. Crowning you, you have the Magician, Stephen. There's energy coming in for you right now that is going to allow you to get a lot of what you want by using the tools that are already at your disposal. You have the ability as a very creative person to create and use those tools because they're going to help you get over this hump that I see sort of in your path. And we'll talk about that mountain in a minute. Your current energy is also the Chariot. That's a great energy for you to be moving forward in sort of a, not a slow or a fast way, but a steady way. You've gone through so much sort of fine tuning, right? Like a thoroughbred. Oh, beautiful. Blue and purple, Stephen. That's great. And I can feel that. I see what she's saying about your colors. I could see that for you because you're like a thoroughbred, how you've been sort of tuned very finely and gone through some things that have tuned you to get to that place where you're able to move forward in a very sort of methodical and steady, but very confident way. And it's a confidence, it's a quiet confidence that I feel from you that maybe you haven't always had, but well, I think you have always had it, but it's been suppressed by other people. People have pushed it down. It's been quieted quite a bit, and you've had issues with maybe knowing where to grab that reserve of confidence. Now you've also got the Judgment card behind the Chariot. So what's moving you forward and moving you on this sort of path of abundance is that awakening that goes way back, perhaps even as far back as the connection that you had over a year and a half ago. That original kind of wake up. But what I will say is there's still, as you move forward, you do have that hill to kind of, that hump to get over. There's some interesting energies. You have a Queen of Wands here, and you're showing as a King of Pentacles. So your energy is looking very earthy and strong, right? But there is this feminine energy that's very aggressive or assertive. And she's chasing after something that she's lost. So I think if you are still moving forward and with someone new, there is someone from the past that's going to be chasing a little bit. And it's going to bring up some, this could all be energetic or it could actually happen in the 3D. So just watch out for this Queen of Wands energies. I usually love the Queen of Wands, but this feels a little bit like someone who's already lost and they're now like they're not playing fair. So I don't know what that is, but it brings to you the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So there's this sort of hump to get over where there's some burden and some reminder of disappointment and betrayal, and it comes up in a very emotional way. And someone is using something to try and, it feels like there's someone who may be trying to use something to like manipulate you. She's coming out as Four of Pentacles, and it feels like whatever's in that basket, those pentacles, she knows how to play those cards to really exert a little bit of power over you. And I don't know if this is an ex. It could even be like a family member, a female family member, but it feels like it's someone from the past where there was a strong connection. So I'm wondering if it is the one that I know so much about. I don't know. But it doesn't have to be. Whatever it is, it brings you with this Nine of Wands energy, this wounded warrior energy, and sort of putting you back into an assessing mode. But you're going to get over all of that. I mean, you've got, look at this. Just, you need, what you want to do when this sort of hill appears before you, I don't want to call it a mountain, right? It's not a mountain to get over. It's just a hill. It's just a hill, not a mountain. But what I would say is you've got the Magician card here, right? The Magician card says you have the ability to overcome all of this. This is all further along. Just remember that. And behind this Chariot is the Judgment card. So the more you stay awakened, finally attuned from the experiences you've had, so that your shadow self stays in line with your light, you're not going to have too much of either one to throw you off, because that's what this can be, right? You stay focused and you remember, I have the power. I'm in charge of this. I created this to help. I created this projection to help get me further along on my path, and I am the King of Pentacles here. So just remember that you're in charge of this. You're the one who created a lot of this for yourself as a means to lunge you forward into your destiny. Don't let it overwhelm you, okay? I hope that I hope that makes sense, and also doesn't make sense, because you need to see it unfold before you, as it happens, to sort of go, oh, that's what that was. So let it process. You're welcome. I'm excited. I'm excited for your future and what you've got going on. All right, Kim B. Good. Question for Kim. I think you're the last on my list, Kim. I didn't see your donation, Lisa. Did you send one somewhere else, Lisa? Maybe Lisa did PayPal. What's your question, Kim? Collective. I forgot. Sorry. Collective for Kim, and then Lisa, I don't know if you did one. Okay, so we're going to do a collective reading on the masculine and feminine. Yes. Current energies for the masculine and feminine. Oh, so sad. Wow. Well, I can tell you the current energy for twin souls, like right now, as we speak, is all about healing. It's all about isolation, solitude, and healing, because all of these cards feel very lonely. And Four of Swords is healing energy. So you've got the masculine is in the Eight of Swords, and the feminine is in the Seven of Swords. What's sort of crowning the connection as a whole right now, though, is the Five of Pentacles. That sort of left out in the cold feeling, isolation. So both the masculine and the feminine sort of overriding energies right now are sort of the suffering feeling, this sadness. As they go to bed at night, your masculine, your feminine, is missing you a lot, and maybe wondering, this is for collectives in separation, missing you a lot, and maybe wondering if you're gone forever. There's a lot of that. I feel a lot. Look at these. I mean, guys, you can see this. They're wondering if you're gone forever. Can you see that? Can you guys feel the desolation in these cards for the collective? There is a sense and a feeling that on both sides that the other one is gone forever. Now, neither one wants that. I don't care. Listen, let me just say this. I don't care how painful the connection is or how much crap comes up. I can tell you from experience being a twin soul, and I'm not in a great place. Like, I'm not in communication at all, but I know no matter what, no matter how things go, I know that that's not what I or my twin soul wants, to just never speak again, and no. And I don't know any twin soul pair that does want that, no matter where you're at. The love is too strong and unconditional. So this energy of sort of mutual isolation is very sad, right? But again, keep in mind, here's the best I can give you as far as something to hold on to. There is healing taking place amidst that sadness. Amidst that sadness, that emptiness, there is healing taking place. Don't forget that. Hello, Nora Cardenas. So don't forget the fact that it feels bad. It feels really bad, but there is healing happening. The masculine feels trapped. The masculine feels, many masculines feel like they're in a situation where they're trapped. They're making progress. A lot of them, I don't remember what reading it was, but the masculine was moving on out. They were trying to get out of something, but they are still feeling very trapped here in this for separated twins. Okay, trapped and very, very sad. Too much mental energy here. The feminines, a lot of feminines are feeling lied to. They're feeling disappointed, betrayed. They're feeling like someone snuck off and never really explained something to them. This is someone who just walked away. So there's that. And this can also be feminines who feel like maybe they have been lying to themselves or to the person they love. There is hope here, guys. And it's in this Four of Swords. Let me also get a clarifier with Four of Swords. What else is happening? Six of Swords. Ah, okay. Well, we've got the Three of Pentacles. The Six of Swords. Where is it? The Six of Swords did come out, which is like moving into a calmer period. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles. That's building something new. The Emperor and the Sun. So in that Four of Swords healing energy exists everything. It exists this new beginning, and it exists the ultimate, which is the Emperor and the Sun. Some beautiful sort of ruling the world, being in charge of so much, having that ability to lead, right? Together, leading together. Leading by following as well. Jason, hi. So really good news. Ultimately, as sad as that all is, it is good news, right? So let's try to always keep that in mind. Sometimes it's sad, but it's good news. And I think that's it for tonight. Anybody else, if you want to get on the list, go ahead and send over your payment for the mini reading for tomorrow night so that I can get you in the list for the drawing to have a chance to win the Twin Soul spot. We're doing a Twin Soul 6-week course that's going to be super fun, super intuitive, super educational. And so if you get your payment in, I'm going to put you guys on the list. Do you mind if I put you on for tomorrow night, Stacy? If you get your payment in, guys, tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to put you on the list to get a chance to win the drawing to be in the Twin Soul class. Thank you so much. But I'm fading for tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and just say, let's look forward to doing it. Drawing tomorrow night. I hope the two people that need this the most will win. It's in the description of the video. PayPal or Cash App is preferred if you're in the United States. Cash App is preferred. And I will get you guys tomorrow, 9 p.m. tomorrow. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Love you guys.